It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC East. It's the Huskies and the Jets coming up next.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with their opponents. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
The first 2 months. So the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the... to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he works free. A nice little juke. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage. His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Pollard is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Choose the mic. You got nothing today.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining. As we step it. Side here in this first quarter. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. DJ Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. The 20.
You know what? Why don't you just
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
So don't say nothing.
Throwing is Allen on third. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. With that grab, he now sits at 200. For his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. From the gun, it's Allen.
Push him back. Push him back.
That is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On play action, Allen. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
They can't move the ball on us. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9.
Now Allen. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We got 4. We got.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to throw again. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Check. Back.
It's a quarterback sneak, and this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
Don't stop that moment.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Huskies are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets on one play have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think...
There he goes, right side. 20.
Ooh, he's running. He's running.
Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. 87 yards. And the Huskies are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Allen now on first down. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Second and 8.
Hey. 4 down.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Okay, baby, let's go.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader.
Mark 38. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Warriors, 70s.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Huskies on just 2 plays have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Mike, 44. Watch the run. Watch the run. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Mike 9. Mike 9. I got it.
Allen going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Mike 38! Mike 38!
Go, Riggs, go!
Switch!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready.
Get ready! Get ready!
Last thing, 19.
Mike 38! Mike 38! Mike 38!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Let's go!
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 38, Mike 38.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Finding room to the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
You ready?
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. Rip left. Rip left.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown!
It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Huskies are able to add on to that lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Oh, what a move. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Allen. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Let's go.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
I'm coming after you. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. Strip the ball.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Fopo's the Mike. Mike's Fopo. Silver.
44 is the Mike.
To throw, it's Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it.
Come on,
now
fellas.
the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
44, Mike, 44. Ready?
On first down, Allen. Touchdown, Jets. Jacoby Myers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
31's the Mike. I got you. 31's the Mike. Come off the ball hard. Check it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 3. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get 1 look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. They're going to keep it on the ground, and he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Mike 2. You can't block me. You can't.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Patrick. Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Huskies come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Micah Parsons. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Sack City, baby. 44, Mike, 44.
Throwing on second and long. Allen to the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Here we go.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Let's go.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. To the air, Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Oh, what happened, though?
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Here we go. Get it! Get it!
New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll run with Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 76 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Pollard going to try the right side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Mike's Bobo.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Ebron caught left side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Eric Ebron. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly they get to the line.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 38 to Mike. Me and you on.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Coming after you.
Finding some room at midfield. And some room to roam now. And down to the 20. A big play there. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Huskies are able to stretch out their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And the Jets have got it.
Keep playing hard. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Pump.
On first down. Pollard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Go. Go.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's over. It's over. Let's dominate. Come on now. Let's go.
Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
44 is the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
44, Mike, 44.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Interception.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrington. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
They're not ready. 79 Broncos. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 62 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He'll look to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's it, baby.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Keeps himself upright. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Gregory Rousseau He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
44, Mike, 44. Ricky.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here I come. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike.
Allen going to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it...
Touchdown, Jets! A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Toronto's offense ready to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Oh, good. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 77 yards. And the Huskies are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
He's not going to get me.
They'll try and run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Don't be scared of it.
Allen. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
44's the mic. 44's the mic.
Better bring it.
Allen.
Letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We ain't giving up nothing. 60 Maverick. 38, Mike, 38. I got you.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38.
Hey, let's get this, get this. Mike 38, Mike 38. Hey, watch the slant.
They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Watch 2. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, check 24, check 24. Check. I'm not flying.
They'll go with a keeper. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Coming to you.
Check 24, check 24. Shift.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Huskies add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check. Okay, double up. 44's the mic. 44.
Now Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Schwartz. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
I smell Hawk 70. Hawk 70. I smell fear in that offense. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Check 9. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And the Jets have got it. Around the NFL, they're in the 4th now in Green Bay. And it was the Packers who were able to come away with a victory there. Lamar Jackson, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete here.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Complete. Pollard. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch two. Watch. Hey, hey, hey. Check smash. Save.
Back to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
You see me?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Toronto, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 5-3 with a